Hey, good morning. Welcome into the channel. So happy to have you here always. My name is Deborah. This is Purusha Intuitive, and we're going to look at your energy for today. So let's get into it. I hope that things are going well for you. We've had a little bit of some settling in the energy, in the astrology, which is welcomed and nice, because there is a lot of reshuffling happening. And it is forcing us to learn the bigger lessons in our life, places that we really need to pay attention to grow, to evolve. With Pluto moving into Aquarius, it is a generational cycle, meaning that it's really setting the stage for the next 15, 20 years or so for our lives. And that's why it's really important. That's why we're feeling a lot of tension, a lot of resistance around the harder things in life. And yeah, it sucks. It's not so fun. Certain aspects of it, I'll say. There's enough under our belt right now where we understand what those lessons are. But now it's just implementing solutions in order to get that momentum. And that's kind of where the rub is, because a lot is coming up. The moon just moved into Pisces today. We're coming up on a full moon in Pisces. It really invokes a lot of feelings around what we are dealing with, feelings around things that aren't moving in the way that we want, that the places we're being triggered, the places that there's stuff that's gone unhealed, essentially, right? Again, things that we have to look at, which is not always easy and comfortable. You could be having a lot of crazy dreams right now, or working through a lot of trauma in your dream space. Neptune is in Pisces in retrograde, so it brings up a lot of that illusion and misconception around people, around situations, whether good or bad. The week is going to get a little tense. Definitely check out the weekly reading if you're interested. Today, when I'm recording, there's still a little balance, little peace. We'll take it, right? These are always general readings. Take the messages that resonate, leave the rest behind. Not every message will fit. I should say they're collective readings, but I do personal readings, tarot, astrology. I also do energy healings and holistic wellness consultations. So mind, body, soul action really help aligning, you with yourself so that you can find that happiness and fulfillment and making better decisions for yourself. We all need that, right? When our mind, body, soul is disconnected from ourselves, then it is really hard to see clearly. It is really hard to make choices that honor us or listen to our gut instincts. That's another piece of the puzzle right now. Listening to what our intuition is saying. Even if we're not getting confirmation right off the bat, being able to trust that. And that can be really difficult, especially if you have people that you feel like are lying to you or hiding things from you. A lot of shady shit's coming up too. So we do have to keep an eye on people, places, and things that are rubbing us the wrong way, sending us red flag signals, finding things out about them that is coming out of left field, that type of vibe. Being really mindful, being really conscious of where those come up, and not necessarily giving the hall pass if it doesn't feel right. So we'll start off with this blessing, this energy cleansing. Bless you, bless me, bless the reading, cleanse out the space from any lower vibrations, things that we don't want right around, any blocks, obstacles. It's also a really good time to set your own intention as well. Sorry, this is a really long intro. This is taking a minute to light up. Bear with me. All right, let's get into it. I bless you with pure love, pure light, pure source energy, pure loving grace. I release anything that is blocking the highest and best from coming through. Any fears, doubts, insecurities, lack of worth, lack of value, pain, anger, frustration, impatience. Help us to remove those blocks and to be able to see what we need to see clearly. Help to make me a clear and open channel for the collective. Thank you, Father God, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Mama Love. All right, so that Neptune energy is very prominent today. And like I said, with it being in Pisces, it just makes things really cloudy, foggy. It's hard to see things clearly. And there's a tendency to not trust yourself right now. The sun is still in Virgo. We're in Virgo season, the sun and Mercury. So it's really a good opportunity right now to take care of your mind, body, soul. Really implement. It's a rebalancing after Leo season, all that fire energy, all that intensity building up. We kind of did have an intense Leo season as well. And now it's a rebalancing. It's taking care of that mind, body, and soul, especially around the places that we are feeling triggered, right? Those places that things are coming up, right? Where we have to make a decision about which way we are going to go. You are at a crossroads right now, and there's a lot on the chopping block is what I'm hearing for you. There's a lot of decisions that you have to make and really look at. And I'm seeing this in the way of partnership, relationship showing up, evaluating what is supportive, what is nurturing for you, for your heart, mind, and soul. Making decisions on what is really going to cultivate that strong foundation. And I'm hearing listening to your heart, right? Listening to your heart today around these things. I love this. There is a gift coming in. It's not all, down and out. Like it's not like a crapshoot. This week, it is going to be a little intense. Full moons always bring up intensity. It's in a couple days. And it just amplifies everything. It amplifies whatever is going on. So if you're not dealing with your shit, it's going to make you a little more crazy. If you are managing yourself, you're going to see everyone else going crazy, right? So just keep it in mind that, like, even though this is a little bit of a bumpy road right now, there are still blessings coming in. It's blessings that are affirming the hard work that you've been doing to keep you moving forward. Right now, we do have a lot of tense aspects to Mars. And so there's blocks. There's blocks in success in terms of that forward movement that you're really looking to see happen. Just keep hitting that proverbial brick wall, and not good, bad, right, or wrong. It's meant to be this way. I'm kind of looking at it like the pot is stirring, so to speak. There's things that are working out behind the scenes that we might not be fully aware of, but at the same time, we do have to trust the process. So your loyalty is really coming into check today. Who and what you're being loyal to. This healing is also being blocked for you today. So really kind of taking inventory of, again, like what you're giving your loyalty to. Is it worthy of it? Does it deserve it? Yes, I think listening to your heart is very important, but there's also this value where Venus is in opposition, tensely aspected to Chiron. Chiron is the wounded healer. It's helping us grow and evolve and become better versions of ourselves. And Venus is a really soft energy. Venus wants things to be fine, right? To have the rose-colored glasses on, look at best case scenario, etc. And so there might be some resistance, or I'm kind of seeing like not really seeing the truth, not really seeing the reality, or making decisions appropriately with what is actually going on. Giving someone or something too much of the benefit of the doubt because you feel bad or because you want it to look a certain way. Lots of earth energy, which is nice. That gives you grounding and support. You're being really conscious of the decisions that you're making, what is bringing in that abundance. But there are things that you are going to be having to evaluate and think through. And it's not just a simple decision. I'm hearing it takes a little more evaluation. Like it takes a little bit more intention, not just saying one way or the other because it feels like that in the moment, but sitting on it for a minute, right? Taking time to really meditate. See how it feels with your heart. Is it bringing the balance? Is it bringing the stability that you're looking for? Or is it something that is going to just throw you back into the same karma, the same cycles that you've been dealing with? Overall, I like the energy for you today because it is a little bit softer, like I was talking about in the very beginning. 4 of Wands, so we're getting 2 4s. So this is a lot about balancing. We have 4 4 4 on the board. 4s are all about protection as well. Protection from spirit, angels, crossed over loved ones, however you understand that, whatever resonates with you, knowing that you are protected in the process. Because there are still some things that you're waiting on, information that you're waiting on to unfold 100%, the Tower. You can feel this. You can feel this coming in. And I feel like there is a little bit of frustration around not seeing things kind of fall apart with certain people and situations because you're expecting to get some clarity. You're expecting, it's like those red flags I was talking about. You're seeing red flags with people, situations, and you kind of expect it to come to head, and it's not. And so it leaves you in this state of, yes, 4 of Swords, where you have to sit on it, where you have to think about it. But this is also the opportunity to unlearn some of the bad patterning, why you make certain choices, why you're giving someone or something your loyalty. Is it really honoring your heart? There is someone that wants something. There is past energy showing up. Yeah, there's that Devil 100%. Someone that is going to challenge you is what I'm hearing, because I feel like this relationship, this dynamic is a little bit messy or was messy in the past. Either you guys aren't on speaking terms or it's just some tense energy that's not really being worked out. I feel like this person has some information to share. They're not 100% ready to do it quite yet. They're still trying to figure out, is it worth it or not? How are you going to react is what I'm hearing. I feel like there is someone that you have given your loyalty to that is messy. You already know this messiness. This is different from this Queen of Pentacles energy. The person that's actually coming in for this information. It could be Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But this is just someone who's like abundant, who has their stuff together. You know, they're kind of moving in this really steady, mindful, conscious way. And, you know, I do feel like there is some good rapport between you two. It's not completely like this person is the devil. I feel like the devil is someone or something else in the background that, again, hasn't completely revealed itself yet, but you are feeling it. And so in the meantime, you might be giving someone or something too much of the benefit of the doubt, and kind of to your own detriment. I mean, it's not saying that you're like that this is like the end and you're going back into this horrible cycle of karma, because I do see you working out of it. You're approaching things with a very diplomatic standpoint, and you're willing to make the changes where necessary. But you also want to make sure that you have the right information. And this is that Neptune energy that I was talking about earlier, where it can really make us second guess ourselves. But right now, it's harmoniously aspected to Uranus, which is the element or that value of like rebelling a little bit against the norm, against how you would normally do something. And not being afraid to try something a little different. Yeah, seeing things from a new perspective. What are you seeing differently today? I'm hearing this as like second guessing yourself. I'm hearing that, second guessing yourself. Like, I do feel either like people aren't being honest, or there's a little bit of gaslighting going on. And, this tower is talking about how something does need to come out, and it's in the process of working itself out. But it's almost like you have to be the one to bring it up. And that's where Queen of Pentacles does want to say something to you, but is hesitant. This devil is still trying to take advantage of you. They want you to not see. They want you to still be blinded to whatever they're doing behind the scenes. And it is really making you second guess yourself. And a little frustrated at that. Frustrated that you're not, everything is falling onto your plate. You feel exhausted. Yes, you still have the energy to push through. But it's almost like, why can't I just why can't someone just throw me a bone? Why can't someone just be honest with me? There's been this weird energy around people just being, like I was saying very beginning, shady AF. Ten of Swords is all about backstabbing and betrayal and repeating bad cycles over and over and over again. And this is exactly what you're trying to escape. But you're also having a really hard time being honest with yourself about someone or something. Or they're just playing on your mind so much, that gaslighting energy, that it's really hard to see things clearly. Neptune in retrograde in Pisces. And we're not getting, like I said, that Mars square to the North Node. You're not getting a lot of validation. And you have to trust your instincts. But keep pushing forward. This is an energy of keep pushing forward. Yeah. Continuing to connect with people and situations that are more supportive, right? That are bringing in teamwork, effort, that there is reciprocity, that it's more heart honoring, that it's making you feel good about you, and not just I gotta do this because it's an obligation, or this person's treating me horribly, but we've been friends, or we've been together for X amount of years, etc. It is really time to bring an end. The Ten of Swords is also wisdom gained after struggle, right? So when we go through something very brutal, a lot of betrayal, a lot of backstabbing, being able to be wise, right? Like understand how to have your boundaries, but not to shut down. Because people can be pretty shitty, very selfish, very, mean. And this is the ending. This is the ending of this cycle. It is coming to a close. I feel like we're wrapping a lot of this stuff up. Pluto goes into, it goes direct, next month. So in October. And we kind of just have to wade through the process. When Pluto goes direct, it's going to start bringing in these gifts that we're seeing, right? These little gifts of abundance that is giving us that confirmation. Right now, it might feel a little bleak, but there is trusting in the process. So both of these moon cycles are the waning phase. Waning is when we are releasing, when we're letting go. And yes, it might feel a little barren. It might feel like you're not getting the results that you want, or you're just repeating these cycles, these patterns over and over and over again, and you just want it to stop. And it's headed in that direction. The annoyance is serving you in the way that it's forcing you to make the changes, right? It's forcing you to see things very clearly. It doesn't make our ego feel good, even rubbing us the wrong way emotionally. But when we can kind of see through that, it gives us the opportunity to really tap into and utilize this wisdom that you have within. So thank you always for joining me. I hope this reading helped. I hope you found messages that resonated for you here. Thank you for your time and energy, especially if you've made it this far in the video. Definitely drop comments below. I love to hear what is going on with you, how it resonates, or just connecting, sharing in a little love and TLC. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Lots of love and blessings your way.